all of the ministers who make up the clergy. I think it'll be in order to let this family know how much we love him. All of the ministers who are here, would you just stand, if you would, all of the preaching of the gospel. Why don't y'all give them a hand? Many years ago, when I was a lad of a boy, I was 18 years old, and this church gave me the opportunity to come and pastor here. From 18 to 20, I practiced preaching at this place. I started practicing then, and I'm still practicing now. There were three preachers that had great influence and who put their arms around a little whippersnapper like me. That was Reverend Redden, that was Reverend Martin at First Baptist, and Uncle Luke, Pastor William. Many times I would come up on Friday night and I would spend the weekend. I would sleep at the house, the home of Pastor and Sister William. If they had pot liquor and cornbread, I ate it. They had buttermilk and cornbread, I got it too. They had fried green tomatoes. They didn't treat me any different. They were the same way at home like they were at church. Martin, their son, he was my big brother. And they were leery about me running with Martin because they didn't want Martin to get me in trouble. Many times I would take off with Martin and we would go and play dominoes. Now don't y'all look at me funny. If y'all can go to the boat, sure I can play dominoes. But when I would go to their house, I felt as though I was at home. Let me sit down by giving you a word of comfort. I remember something that he said to me, and I shall treasure it as long as I live. When I got ready to leave here, I was going to college. And going off to college, as I prepared to leave with tears in my eyes, I remember him telling me, he said, "Moore, son, preach Jesus. You're going to learn a lot at school, but never ever forget to preach Jesus." I went off to school and I learned a little bit. They told us that the church was the ecclesia. Man was anthropos. Woman was gune. Bible was biblios. Light was lumitos. World was cosmos. God was theos. They told us a lot of things. They said sin was automeos. They said hell was Hades. They told us a lot of things. But out of my almost 30 years of trying to preach, there were places I've been and I tried to use those words and people would just look at me. All right. But whenever I preach Jesus, you do know his power in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Pastor William, for telling a little preacher like me always, preach Jesus. Jesus, who fills all heaven with his presence. He fills all earth with his glory. He fills all of our hearts with his praise. He fills all hell with his fury. Thank you for telling me to preach Jesus. He's awesome in his action, beneficent in his blessings, constant in his care, diligent in his devotion, erase of my errors, famous in his friendship, gateway to glory, highway to heaven, and run away in his insight, judicious in his justice, master of men, nationally known for his might. Preach Jesus. Savior, sinner, high power of truth, understander of the universe. Preach Jesus. Alpha and Omega, and everything in between. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, eta, theta, zeta, kappa, lambda. Y'all ain't talking to me. He said, preach Jesus. Thank need to preach Jesus. I said to this family, hold your heads up. Yeah. There's an old song they used to sing, 99. And our hands won't do it. He didn't just get 99. He went past 100. And he got what they call overtime. And let me stop and tell you, from 1 to 17, that's your first quarter. 18 to 34, that's your second quarter. Age 35, that's your halftime. 36 to 52, that's the third quarter. 53 to age 70, that's your fourth quarter. And when you're over 70, you're in overtime. Thank you, Reverend Williams, for telling me to preach Jesus. I think I'll sit down. The Lord has gave, and He has taken away. And everything we have, the Lord gave. He gave us a mind for education, eyes for observation, a mouth for communication, tongue for taste sensation, hands for your occupation, feet for your transportation, skin for insulation, heart so the blood I have circulation, His word for inspiration, but Jesus for salvation. He died before lunch, they buried Him before supper, but He got up before breakfast. And His Son Jesus Christ, and according to the confession of your faith, it is my proud privilege to baptize you in the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, and in the name of the Holy Spirit. Take me to the water. Take me to the water. Be baptized. According to the confession of your faith, it is my proud privilege to baptize you in the name of the Father,
Yes.
in the name of the Son,
Oh, yes.
and in the name of the Holy Spirit.
No, I've got religion. I know I got religion.
Oh,
Oh, I got religion. One but righteous.
come on, y'all.
Take me to the water. Take me to the water. Take me to the
All right, angel, according to your confession of your faith, it is my proud privilege to baptize you in the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, and in the name of the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.